What are you doing? Nothing! Didn't I hear you say that relaxes you? No! You're a pyromaniac! Oh, it's not like that! I like fire.
Fireball! Hello! Yeah, we have another America episodes with Normie's Secret Shame. America Wizard Lore Breakdown by Madman Ferrier. So, yeah, new lore. Can't wait to see it. And hope you like and subscribe. And without further ado, here we go.
This!
Why is my girlfriend calling him down?
What?
It's Doldrum, and today we're going to explore his backstory and the magic system of his realm.
Hello?
I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm the logical one in the writing room.
The writing what?
I'm also the composer of the show.
What?
How did you?
No backsass.
So without further ado, let's give a
I did my girlfriend make the intro. That was interesting.
spoiler explanation to how the
How did
America
the
Wizard
bad
magic
shit's
system works,
crazy guy
and
like
some
him get a
background
bombshell
lore
like
on
that?
everybody's favorite.
I don't know, man. Maybe women are into that. Though I cannot say it's true. I still haven't found anyone here who's into crazy like me.
Normie Wizard, Thaldrun. Also, my door is going to be open for this recording because I have to make sure this one has the ability to free roam. Normie grew up in a small town in a small dukedom in the southwest section of the continent. There's nothing really special about this place. It rarely ever sees crime, if not conflict at all. It's so far away from any extreme monster zones, there's rarely any high-level beasts.
That would explain
or
why
magical
Normie
creatures
is such a... Well, why he's not so much into conflict.
Normie was born to a two-parent household with two siblings, and
So
his
pretty
life was
normal.
normal. Around his teenage years, Normie would discover he has an affinity for magic and would want to pursue it even further, even going as far as to start writing his own grimoire. Or in this case, spellbook. Normie would also find common interests with his friends in this small
Is it
town of
actually
how
normal?
they all...
Is it normal for the wizards invent his lore to just make their own grimoire, or is it something that only Normie does?
Also were seeking to do bigger and better things and leave the small town. The adventurers, they wanted to be adventurers. And yes, these aforementioned friends that I'm bringing up are the same friends that were killed at the hands of the Feywilds in Normie's backstory. We'll get into that more a bit later. First, we need to give a brief explanation to how the magic system works in this world. To summarize it without spoilers, all magic in the fantasy realm is reliant on mana. Mana is literally inside of every...
Why is everyone doing this whole thing with mana? It's not mana, it's art. Someone please read fucking Berserk.
Everything, the trees, the wildlife, the water, the air, and the
air.
If you were born in this world, it means you are potent to mana because there's mana within you. And wizards, witches, mages, sorcerers, whatever culture of spellcaster you have, they all work their asses off to develop the skill to use mana to cast magic. Let's take Normie casting Fireball as an example here. The foundation for any magic in the fantasy realm to be used comes down to two key points. One is the understanding of how mana flows through the environment and through oneself. Once you got that foundation down, it then comes to the second part, which is putting it into practice. Some of the more eagle-eyed of you may have noticed that a lot of the times in Season 1, whenever Normie casts magic, he is almost always using some kind of hand gesture or movement.
Yeah, that's true. He does.
This isn't some weird wizard yoga. This is literally how Normie has to cast a spell. You may have noticed this in episode 100 when he...
So the hand movement is on purpose. So you have to do JoJo poses to do magic. Magic maybe stance. It maybe stance.
Actually generates the fireball that kills the Fae. He rips his hand back in probably what is one of my favorite shots in the whole show.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love that shot so much.
And with that whip back of his hand, he was able to basically take all the heat he had just generated in the room and concentrate it into a ball on his hand. Because of how tedious and long the practice of magic is, Normie does not have as many spells as you think.
What is this for again?
Budget Man and the German are mad at me for a lack of data. Just cast spells.
Okay.
Did he just say German man? Did he just say German man?
Sure. I guess we'll start with the basics then. This is just called Spark. It's a basic survival spell.
Oh.
I use this one a lot. It's called Thunder.
Oh.
Yeah, it's basically a wind spell.
Oh.
Then why is it called?
Okay, so this is a wind throw. Like, is it like with a force that you just throw something in front of you?
Thunder.
Because it makes a loud noise, like thunder. I also have this magical barrier spell.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a barrier. It'll block any low-level magic attacks and a lot of physical attacks.
Okay, but can it stop bullets?
I've never been shot at with a gun before, so I
Shoot
doubt
him,
it.
shoot
What if I aim for the knees?
Wait, I'll just move it down here.
Okay, what about your head?
Or up here.
Now your torso.
You know, you're being a real asshole about this. This is called Circle of Protection. It'll basically set anything that crosses it on fire.
What is this for?
I use it to defend myself so people can't get up close and punch me.
What's to stop me throwing a brick at you?
That is actually a very good question. Who makes these spells? Damn.
Well, it would burn most objects that get shot at me.
Oh, cool. So now the brick is on fire.
Oh.
I guess so, yeah.
Oh.
I'm feeling kind of sick. Can we stop now?
Well, hang on. What about that finger gun thing?
I don't think you want me to do that spell indoors.
Circling back to lore about our favorite soft boy, Normie wanted to leave his hometown because he wanted to go discover new ways to understand and practice magic. Magic as a science in the fantasy realm is still a very young science. They are still developing it all throughout the continent. Different people have different approaches to different spells, different ideas, but it all comes down to those two foundations I mentioned earlier. With that in mind, a lot of the wizards of the continent are pretty open to sharing the knowledge they learn because basically, hey, if I give you knowledge that I learned, I can maybe prevent you from blowing up or you can prevent me from blowing up. With the exception of this sharing mentality, of course, being like other kingdoms that have higher military presence and also the Kingdom of Dagon. Without spoiling it in any way, shape, or form, the best thing I can say about the kingdom.
Is anybody else just mentioning that the freaking flower with the eyes just back there with his shovel? He kept the flower, guys. Guys, he kept the flower. He kept the flower. I am on to something.
Of Dagon is that magic is their #1 priority and also their #1 export. However, because of how strict Dagon's border control actually is, no one is actually going in and out of there to study magic, so Normie fixated on trying to find ways to learn magic throughout all the other kingdoms. Because the main thing he wanted to learn how to do more of was fire magic.
Fire!
Because, fun thing about Normie, he's kind of a pyro.
Oh, this is relaxing. What are you doing? Nothing. Didn't I hear you say that relaxes you? No. You're a pyromaniac! No, it's not like that. I just... Yeah, I like fire.
Fireball!
And you're no better than I am! No, that's not the takeaway here! Let's not argue who enjoys blowing up villages and who enjoys lighting small fires. Welcome to my level, bud!
That's right, Normie. You got a thing for the pretty dancing amber lights. You're not better than us. Despite the shame Normie feels for being a pyro, he wanted to learn how to do fire magic better and even develop his own form of fire magic. It was this desire that would lead Normie to the Feywilds with his original party. And while in those Feywilds, Normie did find what he needed to make his own style of fire magic and develop it from there, it would end up costing the lives of his original party and scarring him for life. This trauma was so deep that Normie would effectively cope and block it out for most of his life up until meeting Jason. And it wasn't until he landed back in that same cave that it all rushed back to him. There is also a reason Normie does not use fire magic as much as you think. However, Normie would overcome this trauma in the heat of the moment with a major clutch from America Wizard hyping him up.
So, I feel like he's making all of this just to flesh out the character more. I feel like we're getting a lot more character development.
It is also important to note that Feywilds are considered mana-rich environments, so keeping that in mind, a large part with how Normie, Tholdren, was able to cast such high-level magic was because he was effectively piggybacking off of the mana-rich environment of the Feywilds. This, however, would not stop mana sickness from kicking in because everything has its limit. I want to make it clear right now, Tholdren has the potential to become an amazing wizard, maybe even one of the strongest wizards in his world. But the amount of work that will take will be a lot. You see, being a powerful wizard in this realm is not just reliant on your academic level and your mental ability, it also comes down to your physical ability. It's no different than trying to lift heavy objects. We human beings are capable of amazing feats, and I bet a lot of you think that you could go, you know, deadlift 300 pounds right now, and maybe some of you will succeed, but then I will ask you, how bad is your body gonna fucking hate you after doing that if you haven't trained up to doing it?
So in a sense, magic is like lifting. You just have to keep on training your body, doing it more and more until, yeah, you are able to do stronger spells.
This is what spellcasting is in the fantasy realm. Normie can be capable of casting the same magic he cast in episode 100, but the amount of training he is gonna have to do to get to that point is not gonna be easy. If Normie tried casting that same spell outside of a Feywilds at his current state and level, so to speak,
you have to build up your MP.
it
I know,
could
magic points.
Spellcasting in this world is not an absolute. It is a give and take. And if you're willing to give a lot, you're gonna get massive results, but your body has to be able to take the hit too. Thank you everybody so much for tuning in to watch this video. Last
really
year
nice
when
how
we
he
started
just makes these lore videos and explains all of these things. Like, I really like that he's making also sort of limitations and setting clear borderlines. Although, yeah, let's see how it's gonna
writing America Wizard Season 2, we really took a step back and thought to ourselves, wow, we really need to think about how the magic system is actually going to work, because we wanted to develop a magic system that was uniquely our own, that didn't rely too heavily on D&D. You'd be surprised how much time world building and magic system making and map creating and history crafting that goes into a world. God, I love every second of it. If you like these types of videos and you also want to see America Wizard Season 2 when it launches, please feel free to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. And a special thank you to the members of our Patreon. Without you guys, none of these videos would be possible. You can get access to the Discord through the Patreon. All of that will be available in the links in the description. We get up to all kinds of shit posting in there, and also bi-weekly calls with certain members who can come in and ask me questions, and I answer. My name is Madman Fenrir. And Puppy. Hati doesn't want to say hi right now.
No!
But that's okay.
I wanted to say hi to it.